still lived it, you know.
Right.
As a 10-year-old.
Well, I'm gonna let Truman ask his questions. Okay.
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 Can I say? Do I have to say them in order?
Whichever one you want. Go ahead.
Okay. Was life hard back then?
Look to me, in my neighborhood, just being around people like me, well, when I say like me, of my same race, it was okay, but once I started looking at once you look at TV and you see all the things that the other kids were enjoying on TV and stuff, it was kind of sad when I asked my mom, why can't we go do this? Why can't we go here? And she used to have to explain, we can't go, we're not allowed. So it was kind of hard in that sense that I couldn't do everything that I saw on TV or something.
Because it wasn't fair, right?
No.
It wasn't fair, yeah.
I know it wasn't. I know it wasn't. Is it raining?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. You're doing an interview.
I know that.
Is that light glaring in your eye over there? Okay.
No, it's okay.
Martha wanted me to record it, so I'm recording it for her.
Oh.
Okay. All right. What next?
Wait, I have to write what she said.
I know, but we can go back with our video. Gee.
Technology, isn't
Yes.
it super?
Yes, we didn't have such a thing.
Right.
Truman, we can go back and answer.
How do you spell said?
Huh?
How do you spell said? Like I said something.
SAID.
I'm okay.
Okay. I've got to go stir something. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm still writing.
I know, but we can go back and listen to the tape again and write it.
Just a second. Okay? Okay, we'll just go back to the other, whatever, it doesn't really matter.
What was what?
Okay.
Okay. All right, now.
Okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, how nice was your neighborhood?
Well, I think my neighborhood was probably a 3 because we had a lot of boarded. Well, some of the houses we had a lot of vacant houses that should have been torn down. It was like little shacks.
Let me
So,
take notes.
I'm gonna say about a 2.
I can do it.
A 2, she said.
Yeah.
Okay. So there were houses that nobody lived in that should have been
That
torn
was
down.
abandoned and that was just derelict.
And just left.
Just left, right? No, and they weren't painted.
Oh.
So,
That nobody took care of.
right.
And where did you live?
St. Louis, Missouri.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. St. Louis, Missouri. We stayed, let me see, when I was 10, we stayed, our house was a brick house. We kept our house up. But, you know, the surrounding neighborhood, everyone did keep their house up. Like, didn't have the pretty grass and bushes and flowers. I don't think anyone planted flowers. So.
You should come see our yard. It looks like that too.
It wasn't a picture we always, and I always have to go back to what we saw on television. We didn't have the, like, Mayberry. I don't know if he knows about Andy and Mayberry and Leave It a Beaver and stuff like that. Yeah.
No, he doesn't, but Jack does. Jack does. So you got to watch on TV, and that was another thing that you couldn't have, too.
Right. And also, we always stayed in our neighborhood. I mean, we didn't venture out. You know, you didn't go, like, if you saw Back to TV again, or some of the books that we had in school, if you saw a park or stuff like that, we mostly stayed in our neighborhood and played in our front yards and stuff like that.
Right. You didn't go to other neighborhoods to play and...
Right. Park. What they have, play dates and all. No, you just stay right in your own neighborhood.
Okay. You got that, buddy? Oh, that play date stuff is new. How many brothers and sisters did you have?
I had an older brother and a baby sister.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm done.
Okay. You done writing? You ready now?
Wait, I may have to.
It's all right. We can go back.
Okay. Now, it's number 3.
That you do whichever one you want.
Okay. Were you scared in those years?
If I had to leave my neighborhood, I was scared. And I remember one time, my dad, we took a trip to see relatives in the neighboring state, which was Illinois, and I was kind of scared when we stopped for gas, and we went in, and we went in, and it was an all-white establishment, and we couldn't go straight to the front. We had to go like to the side, and I was scared then, and we had to hurry up and get out. And I was real scared if I had to leave and go and leave my neighborhood.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, I was really scared, and they was whispering. They said some bad things, and my dad had to hurry up and get us back in the car because you really couldn't stop everywhere. And I guess we just made a wrong stop that time.
Was it, and this is my own question, was it the same type of stuff like getting pulled over, like targeted, like it is now still?
One time we were just stopped. It was like a roadblock or something. I mean, they stopped us and they flashed the flashlights in our face and told us to get out, and they just kind of went through our stuff and no explanation, no nothing, and said some pretty bad, pickaninny, where are you all going? We had to, we had to tell exactly what our travel plans were, what we were, why we were here, how long we was gonna stay, who did we know, just all kind of things.
Like you were the Taliban?
Right.
Good grief. Like ISIS or something.
Yeah, and then once my dad, got us back in the car and stuff, we really didn't talk about it. I mean, you didn't question why it happened. You just knew you were black, and that was going to happen. And don't say anything. Just do what they say. Be quiet.
Oh.
Don't cause any problem. Don't look directly at them. And it was just a way of life. You didn't question it.
Right. I understand that.
Right. You just didn't question it. That's what happened. And you moved on. I didn't dare ask, why they doing this or something. You just shut up, be quiet.
And just let it happen, because that's all you could do.
Right. And
Or
then
something worse might happen.
Right. And then you didn't even, like, if you got to, when we got to our relative's house, we didn't even talk about it. It was like it was an everyday occurrence. You just knew that was going to happen to you. I hope nothing else bad happened to you.
That is awful.
Mm-hmm.
I know she's always going to say yes.
All right, well, we'll ask her anyway.
Yeah, ask her anyway.
Did you think that the laws were unfair back then?
Very unfair.
I knew you were going to say yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Right. It was unfair, and you just didn't know why. That was the whole thing. Why? Now, I guess back then you accepted it. It's nothing you can do because it was just unfair. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
No, I understand it, having grown up in Madison, Georgia a lot of my life. We had a segregated prom, but it was the way it was, and it was choice on both sides. It was not a slam. Do you know what I'm saying? Against anybody.
Right.
And it had been that way for 50 years. And it took 2 classes beyond my graduating class to change it. And it has been changed ever since. And should have been way before then. But I totally get, we didn't know that it just was.
Right. It just was. And no reason behind it. It's just like it used. It's like somebody say, I'm going to still do my job because that's the way we always have done it.
That's right.
And that's not how it was.
And it's like stepping back in time in Madison. Things are better now, but they're not like they are in Atlanta.
Right.
I think you'd probably go, I think Martha's had some experiences in South Carolina. It's just as, it's a little bit, not a little bit, it's a lot backwards.
Right. And it's always just ignorant. That's why
yes.
people say, hate. That's the simplest form that people can fall into.
Yes.
Hate, why?
And it's taught at home.
It's taught at home.
So.
And if they would teach history right, people would get out of this. There's so much history we're not taught.
Oh, yes.
On both sides.
That I totally agree. They make it up as they go almost, and they change it every time I turn around. I'm hearing something I've never heard before.
Right. So where did it come from? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe that's something new.
Right. And then it's so, like, I work with a lot of young girls, Caucasian, and I listen to them, and I just tell them, why don't you all pick up a book and just start reading history?
Yes.
So you will see how I feel, and then I like to understand how you feel. Like one girl in the office said, well, if we didn't get you, if you all wasn't enslaved, you all would just be savages in Africa.
Oh my goodness.
I said, and I couldn't get mad at her because that's what she believed and that's what she taught. And I just said, can you please just
get away from me?
Right, and get history. Just pick up a book, listen to what your grandpa has told you.
or listen to something that sounds halfway intelligent, because that just sounds ridiculous.
Yes.
God.
Yeah.
You can't fix stupid. That's one thing that I